Hello everyone, you are welcome to Delicious Kitchen. You are welcome. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't. Remember to like and share. Thank you so much to all you my subscribers. Remember to like the video if you like what you're watching. Guys, we are cooking the best African chicken stew. So guys, we'll be using hard chicken today. You can also use soft chicken, but for this recipe we'll be using hard chicken. You now need to cut your chicken to your desired sizes. You can see that is the chicken wings. You've seen the lap, you've seen the thighs. Yeah, I've cut it now to my desired sizes. So it's now time to wash the chicken. Make sure you wash your chicken very well. Let it be free from blood. And yeah, you also like it after washing. Of course, you'll be sure that you really wash it to your satisfaction. And don't forget to wash your basin and to wash your ends thoroughly after washing chicken. That is the pot I'll be using for cooking it. So now it's time to transfer the well-washed chicken into the pot I'll be using. That is the well-washed chicken. So for the boiling of this chicken, I'll be using all those ingredients you can see in my hand. What I have here is ginger roots. I'll be using this ginger roots. I'll be using onions, habanero pepper, Rodo. I'll be using garlic cloves. So for the preparation of those ingredients I've just shown you now, you need to cut them to small pieces because we need to blend them, and they need to be really well blended for easy mixing. That's why I'm cutting it now. Please be careful while cutting this. Don't cut your finger. It's time to cut the ginger roots. Cutting it into small pieces will enable the blender to blend it well. You know, take your time to do this. It's your food. Yeah. Those are the garlic cloves. Just cut those ones into two. Don't need to cut the habanero pepper. Now get your blender and transfer those seasoning into it. Garlic, ginger, and onions. What you can see in my hand now, this is rosemary. I'll be using rosemary. I'll be using thyme, oregano, and coriander. Just pour it into the blender as well. Now add some water, not too much water, just some water, just to like 50 ml. It depends on how many chicken you're cooking. We don't want the meat stock to be watery. That's why just a little bit of water for easy blending. Now blend everything together. After blending, just go ahead and pour it into the chicken. Rinse your blender with some water as well. It's now time to add the remaining seasoning. I'll be adding curry now, black pepper, Aromat seasoning. This is optional. You can just feel free to add more any other seasoning you will use to. Now I'm adding some Maggie Cube into it. Salt. Now stir everything together. For the written recipe, for exact measurements of everything we used in this video, please check the description box. Now cover and boil for 15 minutes. Now let's start the preparation for the stew base. I'll be using onions, bell pepper, tatashe, and tomatoes. Now it's time to blend those ones together as well. I cut them into pieces for easy blending, and now I'm blending the tatashe, tomatoes, and onions. So let's check our chicken after 15 minutes. Stir thoroughly, stir everything together. Oh, this aroma. Now cover and boil until soft to your desire. So now let's move back to our stew base. That's the tomato mix we've just blended. Now pour it into a pot. Add just a tablespoonful of oil into it, vegetable oil, and boil till the water dries out. Boil under low heat, medium to low heat. Let's check our chicken. After 20 minutes, I'm okay now. So around, well, the first 15 minutes and now 20 minutes, 35 minutes, I'm super okay with the chicken. It's well tender, and that is the meat stock, the super meat stock we're going to use. Can you see this chicken? You need to taste it. It's super well boiled. Now let's move on. It's now time to fry our well boiled chicken. Now heat up the vegetable oil you'll be using. Just add 2 or 3 sliced onions into it to flavor the oil, and just go straight ahead to fry the chicken. Please fry this chicken under medium to low heat. Take your time. Don't rush it. Let it be well fried. You are going to enjoy it. You have to now fry until it's golden brown. You can check. When it is golden brown, now flip over. And fry the other side until it's also golden brown. So our chicken is also ready, well fried. Bring it closer to the camera. Can you see it? Super golden brown. It's really, really yummy and mouth-watering. So that is our used oil. We're coming back to it. Let's check our tomato mix. Can you see the water has really dried out, and it's now time to continue with the stew making. Now pour the tomato mix into the oil, to the very oil we used for frying the chicken. Stir thoroughly. I'll be using tomato puree. You can use tomato paste. If you have tomato paste, it's also good for it. I'll be using tomato puree just to add more tomatoes into the tomato mix. Now I'm adding some Bouillon Cube. I'm using Maggie. I love Maggie. Now chili powder. You know, I did not add pepper to the tomato mix. I've added thyme, and meat stock. Add some meat stock and keep the remaining for your jollof rice, your fried rice, for any other soup you'll be cooking next time. Now stir it thoroughly together. So cover and cook for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, open again and stir thoroughly. You're doing this because we don't want it to get burned. Now cover and cook for another 7 to 10 minutes. So after that, open and stir again thoroughly. It's now time to add our fried chicken into the stew. Guys, remember we've added meat stock into it. Meat stock contains salt, and this chicken also contains salt. So we've not added salt at all into the stew. It is this chicken that will enable us to know the amount of salt we need to add into the stew later. So cover and boil for 7 to 10 minutes. After 7 minutes, I open it and I stir together. Guys, the stew looks yummy, but the aroma here, oh my god. YouTube, why is it not possible to share this aroma I'm having here? So now taste for salt. Now you know the stand of the stew, so it's now time to add salt to taste. Now stir thoroughly, and we are almost there, guys. Now cover and simmer for 5 minutes. Cha-la-la! That is it, guys. This is simple as ABC. Well cooked. Remember, we boiled the tomato mix before we started cooking the stew. So it is well boiled, water dries out, and chicken is also well boiled, well fried. You need to try this. You're going to have the super perfect chicken stew. I'll be rocking mine with tuwo chinkafa with rice meal. If you want to see how I prepare the rice meal, that is the link above. Click there and watch it. But please, after watching this video up to the end, then come back, watch it again, and see how I prepared this rice meal with just rice and water only. So let's serve the super yummy chicken. This aroma. This also goes with rice, with potatoes, with bread. You can serve this stew with anything. With beans, you can even eat the chicken alone like that. So guys, join me. This looks really yummy, right? And tastes super. Well prepared. Please prepare your chicken next time this way and you are going to love it. Please remember to subscribe, remember to like, remember to share. Stay safe, stay blessed. See you next week. Bye-bye.